Treasury storm. The crisis in the United States, global concerns, and the underlying factors behind the analysis. In this battle to defend the country's fortunes, the U.S. government needs to take a series of measures to stabilize the Treasury market. This could include raising the debt ceiling, reducing the deficit, and taking steps to curb inflation. In addition, the U.S. central bank may also take steps to support the market, such as buying treasuries or providing liquidity support. The violent turmoil in the U.S. Treasury market has not only severely impacted the U.S. economy, but has also set off turbulent waves around the world, posing a threat to the stability of the world economy. In the face of a storm of national debt, the U.S. government, central banks, and global investors must unite to ensure financial stability. First, the impact of the storm in the Treasury bond market. Analyze the impact of the sharp rise in U.S. Treasury yields on the bond market and the ensuing global panic. Second, the response of the government and the central bank. Analyze the effects of the U.S. government's measures to increase the debt ceiling, reduce the deficit, and curb inflation, as well as the monetary policy adopted by the Federal Reserve. 3. Information analysis of investors. Investors need to closely follow the changes in the Treasury bond market and make rational judgments based on various economic indicators. It is necessary not only to guard against risks, but also to seize opportunities. Fourth, the challenges of the global economy. The turmoil in the U.S. Treasury market will affect the global economy through multiple channels. Analyze the pressures and economic prospects of each country. 5. International cooperation and coordination. Governments and central banks need to strengthen international cooperation to respond appropriately to the impact of the national debt storm. Coordinate economic policies to maintain global financial stability. 6. Analysis of deep-seated factors. Analyze the deeper reasons behind the problems in the Treasury market, such as the imbalance of fiscal policy in the United States and the structural inequality of the global economy. Find out what's going on. In this storm in the Treasury market, it is crucial to understand the underlying factors. Here are some of the underlying factors that can affect the Treasury market. 1. Fiscal policy imbalances. The U.S. government has been facing deficits for years, with fiscal spending exceeding tax revenues, leading to mounting debt. Such a fiscal policy imbalance could erode market confidence in U.S. government debt, further pushing Treasury yields higher. 2. Unbalanced global economic structure. The global economy faces trade imbalances, debt accumulation, and an unbalanced economic growth model. Some countries are heavily dependent on exports, while others face large trade deficits. This imbalance can lead to instability in the global economy, which can affect the Treasury market. 3. Interest rates and monetary policy. The central bank's monetary policy and interest rate level have a significant impact on the Treasury bond market. If the central bank tightens monetary policy and raises interest rates, this could push Treasury yields higher. Conversely, an accommodative monetary policy and low interest rate environment could have a positive impact on the Treasury market. 4. Inflation expectations. Inflation is one of the important factors in the Treasury market. If the market expects inflation to rise, investors may demand higher interest rates to offset inflation risks, pushing Treasury yields higher. Monetary policy and other economic policy measures taken by the government can affect inflation expectations. 5. Global geopolitical risks. Geopolitical risks and regional conflicts may have an impact on the Treasury market. For example, geopolitical tensions may cause investors to seek safe haven assets, pushing up Treasury prices and lowering yields. Understanding these underlying factors can help investors and policymakers better respond to the Treasury market storm. The government needs to adopt appropriate fiscal policy and structural reform measures to address fiscal imbalances. Central banks need to be flexible in their use of monetary policy tools to maintain financial stability and adapt to changes in the economy. International cooperation and coordination are also crucial, and governments and central banks should strengthen communication and cooperation to jointly address global economic challenges.